welcome to the show. Ryan, how are you?
Not so bad.
Good.
How are you looking at?
As fucking chuffed as ever to be here.
I thought you were looking at me like you're extra bald. I'm extra bald.
You're extra bald?
I shaved my...
Oh yeah, you don't have a beard anymore.
Well, I don't really have a beard anyway.
No.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I have a hat on.
What is it? What is on your cap?
Kodak
Kodak.
and some German shit.
Here's a thing, right? Here's a thing I've noticed, and I've kind of fallen into it as well. See the idea of wearing that cap? That, you know, I have a thing quite a lot about how shit that people get away with now, wearing stuff, and you go, if you'd have even fucking dared wear that when I was growing up, you'd get the living shit kicked out of you.
If I wore a Kodak hat at school, I would have been... I might have got my shit rocked.
Beaten to death.
Yeah.
I think there is a trend now.
Yeah.
Amongst younger folk, right? And particularly comedians.
Okay.
Where I watch some people on podcasts and I go, it's almost like it's trendy to look like you're wearing shit that's not trendy. Do you know what I mean? Like bizarre looking. See like cunts that will wear like a t-shirt tucked in. It'll be like a fucking t-shirt, but it'll be like...
Is this like...
It'll be like... Not Miami Vice is the wrong thing, because I love Miami Vice, but like... you'll see someone with a fucking Golden Girls t-shirt on.
Yeah, okay,
right?
yeah.
And it's oversized. They've got it tucked in. They're wearing very stone blue jeans. They've got a belt on them. And the belt is... No, but like...
if I had a Golden Girls t-shirt on.
So the belt on, but then the t-shirt tucked in as well.
Yeah. No,
and then a cap that's like some fucking fisherman's shack that they would have bought on holiday. And you go, right, this isn't... We need to get back to a level where you're almost bullied for what you're wearing.
This is... We've said this many times. You should be bullied. Bullying should come back in a big way. It kind of kept you on the straight and narrow.
Yeah. I think people are given way too much leeway now.
So you have to...
For what they're allowed to do.
So the hat comes in as bullying, you reckon?
No, I think the hat does. I mean, like, it's just... But see, there's nothing about that hat that is any way offensive to me. But... But it's annoyed me for years. Like it's annoyed. I think it's because I went through a period of being bullied at school a lot and going, I was getting bullied for literally fuck all. Like literally fuck all. Like I was trying my best. I was wearing Adidas. I was wearing Nike, right? I had glasses and braces. That was my target, right? I was a gimp, right? But I still would wear, and I'm like that. Why are you getting away with this? How fucking dare you? Like I've thought about it. I remember the first time I ever thought about it was when kids, like the kids' hairdos now, right? We've talked about the mullet, right? Which would never be acceptable ever.
Yes, yeah.
The new thing where you look like a fucking ostrich, where suddenly every 18 to 21-year-old guy has curly hair on the top.
Oh, that thing,
How the fuck has that happened?
Yeah.
Like, that's impossible. That's literally, you get and I know some of them are getting their hair, like I know it's a haircut you can get.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been acceptable. The first time I noticed it was when it was around about Beckham, when Beckham first came up, and everyone had a haircut. Do you know what? And I think it's a great haircut.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up, would love to have the haircut and would love to have had the bravery and the allowance of not getting the shit kicked out of me every day to have this haircut. See a haircut that's just like Connery in Goldfinger or Frank Sinatra. See just a swept over, looking like you used to pilot for the US Air Force in World War II haircut.
Yeah.
Suddenly kids had that. And you're going... Why the fuck? If I'd had that, I had to fucking gel my hair to within an inch of its life, and then either spike it up or put it down at the side in curtains, or else I'd get the living shit. Yeah, it's fucking. Oh my god, fashion annoys the living fucking piss out of me. I hate the fact that there are trends. I hate the fact that 80s stuff's back.
Oh, right.
Why has it ever gone away?
Yeah.
Like, and I know people will say, oh, you're being uninclusive and you're not allowing people to do. If anything, I'm being more inclusive. I would quite happily, for the last 50 years, let anyone wear whatever the fuck they want. What I don't want to see is it being in trends to where the point where
If it's out of trend,
where a wee guy with a fucking moustache now, right? Because Paul Mescal's got one, right? That's trendy as fuck just now. I don't want that in 5 years' time to have that kid being scared for his fucking life because he's going to get thrown down a mine shaft just for having a moustache.
Yeah,
I want it to be constant.
Yeah, like Elliot keeps laughing about these things. Sorry to rag on Elliot Steele again, right? But you know he kept going on about this. He was talking recently about like, it's like all these fucking trends in Londoners, and I'm like, the last day I saw him, he had
literally
the mullet, the Guinness top, and the Paul Mescal chain is now his new one.
Yeah, that's like, another one. The fucking Honors of chains.
Yeah.
Fuck off. The fuck are you, fucking 50 Cent?
It's 50 cents. But I did love the fact that they pretended Paul Mescal brought chains back.
Oh my god. Oh.
Fucking everybody had one when you were like 12, 15.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there must be something.
He was like, yeah, Paul Mescal, he made GAA shorts popular. I'm like, I reckon the GAA did, but
yeah, exactly. Aye. But like Guinness is a perfect example. If you'd have said to anyone of that age, do you want a pint of Guinness 10 years ago? They would have laughed at you. Right? They would have gone, what? Half of them would have even heard Guinness.
Right, we're from different places now.
No, of course. But no. Yes, but I'm talking London.
Yeah,
right?
Okay. Right, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's a whole fuck.
I see if I was Irish. See the fact that Guinness has become this fucking Instagrammable, trendy shite. I honestly, I think that's the worst thing the British have done to the Irish.
They've ruined Guinness.
Yeah.
But they're fucking. I hate anybody who mentions split the G. I just go,
oh my God
kill
almighty.
Me. Just drink the fucking thing, will you?
I saw a very funny thing though, because I like when people take the piss at this thing.
Yeah.
Because I think, I don't know if we've talked about it before, but I another thing I can't. This is just me moaning. What is every podcast is just us fucking moaning.
Imagine if it wasn't.
I know. Yeah.
Did you hear how great sandwiches are? Like fucking like my bag.
The Instagram thing of day one of me trying to eat every crisp in the world. Day one of me trying to do it. Day one, I don't even know. Elliot's got a really good bit about it actually. Day one of me seeing how many biscuits I can shove down my cock and all that kind of stuff. Right? That's funny. I like when people take the piss out of it. There's one where it goes the golf, because there's a lot of golf ones. Bryson DeChambeau basically was like, day one of me trying to chip this over my house.
Yes, I've seen that. Yeah. And
then there's one guy that goes, day one of me trying to get less than a bogey on every single hole, and then he fucking just absolutely shanks it into the woods, and he goes, thanks very much for watching this series.
Okay, right.
And there was one guy the other day was day 6 of me trying to split the G perfectly, and he just gets a can of Guinness and fucking tans it, and he goes, join us again tomorrow.
Okay,
I was like, that's really good.
Yeah,
that's really
big
good.
fan of that. I'd watch 100 Days.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, I wouldn't go searching for it, but I would watch 100 Days.
No. We found a new Instagram guy, me and my wee boy, where he's a guy. He's like a modern Steve Irwin. He's known as the Yoink guy.
The Yoink?
The Yoink guy, right? He's a fucking psychopath.
That makes it sound like he's a thief.
Yeah, but basically, it's not that far off. He wanders about. He's always in like South American jungles or in the Florida Everglades, and he just comes across snakes and crocodiles, and he just goes. He's like, I think he's American or he's Australian, and he comes along and he goes, look, this is like a 15-foot this is a 15-foot boa constrictor. He just goes yoink and then picks the fucker up and starts swinging it about. Right? It's incredible.
Oh, you know what I mean?
But he does it with the biggest snake. He does it with every snake.
Just chucks the snake away.
He does it with crocodiles, alligators, and then things that are too small to yoink.
Yeah.
He'll go up and goes, look at this poison dart frog, and he just goes boop, and then pops at the head, and the thing runs off. Like he does boops to spiders. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh God. Do you know what I was thinking today? Do you know who I realized? Speaking of animals, you know who's the PETA? Is it PETA? PETA?
PETA.
PETA. I called them
the
PETA.
animal safety.
I was just thinking they're the original clickbait guys. Mm-hmm. You know, because they're the first people that used as a company like just completely stupid, misleading things to make you click in or pay attention. Because really. put it like this, they put up a random thing going like drinking cow's milk is like raping a sheep. And you're just like, what?
Yeah.
You're like, what? And it's to make you look into the thing, and you're like, because in your head you're like, surely this is the easiest sell in the world. Stop. But even as a meat eater, I'd still be like, you're right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll still eat it, but
I'm
right.
Yeah.
But they make you hate them for absolutely no reason. They had the cow's milk one this morning. Did you see that?
No.
That's what I was on about. They said, you wouldn't. It's such a fucking wacky wild one. They go, you wouldn't drink your mother's breast milk, so why would you drink a cow's? And you're just like,
is it utterly because my mum's not a cow?
Yeah, well,
yeah.
well, no, that's the jury's out on that one, Mark. You fucking walked right into
that one. Yeah,
I didn't even set it up. I didn't even want to set it up.
Actually, looking for the hook there.
But like and then and half of them. Then there was like the one that yesterday was about like it's you should never be. Sheep's fur's not yours to wear or shear, and you're just like they die. They die if you don't shear them. Somebody said that to me, that they die if you don't shear them. And I'm like, well, that means they didn't exist when we were around, unless there was fucking monkeys out shearing them.
That's a good point.
It is a good point.
Until there was shearing equipment, what did sheep just randomly die?
Yeah.
And I also can't understand why they would die. Does sheep's wool just keep growing?
Aye.
Does it? Until they're like fucking afro hairs.
Yeah. So
wow.
you think it's like a tumbleweed.
Jesus Christ.
You hear a tumbleweed ban. Oh, shit. Quick, get the clippers. We have to save this poor fella.
That's a good point. What did sheep do then before?
Yeah, so I'm in the middle on that one because I want to know that answer before I go.
Yeah.
There's just so many people because farmers are like, you have to assume they'll die.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, no, but.
The milk thing is ridiculous.
The milk one doesn't make
As
any.
always, everyone knows I'm a huge milk fan.
No,
I've heard people say this to me, like, you're stealing it from baby cows. I'm like, well, no, I'm not, because I'm not nudging one out of the way.
Yeah. I don't care if you steal my piss.
Aye, well, I mean, that's slightly different because I don't feed my children with my piss, but
yeah.
But the idea, the way they make it sound as if I've suckled in, like I've nudged a calf out of the way to suckle in under this fucking cow to get right into the udder. I wouldn't drink it straight from the udder anyway. It'd be fucking disgusting.
I've done that. Or not from the udder, but from the bucket.
From the bucket, have you?
Yeah, it's awful.
Is it really?
It's pure thick and gloopy.
Is it creamy?
Nah.
Does it taste like proper?
I was like about 10. I barely remember.
I would love it to just taste like double cream, but I don't imagine it does.
Nah. It's illegal, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah. Is that what raw milk is that people are talking about?
Unpasteurized.
Yeah. That must be it then. Yeah. Give me some of that raw milk.
I mean, I think it would.
It's full of bacteria.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. I hoped it would be very illegal to actually get under a cow and start sucking straight from the teat. I think
that's how they found out in the first place. Isn't that you always hear that joke, isn't it? What was the first person doing when they found out a cow
produced milk? Yeah. It's a good point.
It is an older good point. It is a good point. I've heard it, heard it 100 million times, but
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Donald Trump sucking off Clinton.
What a day! By the way, I tell you, I did a bit on it, and I was like, I'll do that, clip it up, and then realized the entire world had done the bit.
Oh, really?
I was doing a bit about his dance. I went on stage and went.
Oh, the Minecraft giraffes.
The fucking cunt was just warming up for later. It wasn't dancing at all. And then I went on the internet and there's about 500 million people making the joke. And I went,
that's why topical comedy is almost impossible now.
I went, but that is, I was just like, okay, I've actually literally seen people like singing YMCA, like there's young man, and him doing the fucking like Clinton blowing his load, and I went, right, well, it's over, isn't it? Yeah,
it is, unless you can come up with, which is almost, I mean, it is generally almost impossible because there are so many comedians, but there's so many like creators and comedy creators online now that even if the idea of you coming up with the one completely original, only you've thought of it and no one else has had an inkling take on a news story is very, very, very unlikely now. And also the timing of it, in that you largely need to have done it. Something needs to have happened so big. Like I'm trying to think of a kind of thing. Like I read stuff about Lily Allen's album.
Yeah.
Right? Now, the problem you have with topical comedy now is that because of social media and particularly Twitter and memes and stuff like that, you need to have something so recognizable happen, right? That you then need to come up with something straight away. You then need to film it that night. So you need a gig that night.
Yeah.
That's why London comics are so good at it. That's why Elliot's perfect for it, because he knows that if he has something, if he writes something in the afternoon, he can then go into Top Secret that night.
Yeah.
We can't. Because you can't phone up and go, listen, I know you've got an improv show on at the stand, but is there any chance I could knock out 5 minutes beforehand because I've got a really good bit? Right? So there aren't the amount of gigs. So you need to have done it that night. You also need to have, you'd probably need to record it yourself because you couldn't rely on the club to get you the footage in time. You then need to edit it that night and have it out the next day.
Yeah, at the latest.
That's the quick, I mean, it is truly, truly topical material because you then, even if it happened on a Thursday,
yeah, I tried it.
And
it doesn't
no
work.
one. So if you've done it on a Thursday and you go, right, I've got a gig on the Friday, I'll put this out on a Saturday. Then there'll be people going, well, you can't put it in on a Saturday. Nobody's on social media on a Saturday. So then, even if you do that, you've then got to hope no one else has come up with it in that time. But you can't wait till the Monday, because of
Kinda
how much
gone.
news happens. People move on from stuff so quickly that people go, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
anymore.
Oh, yeah. That's it's very true. Like, I've done it before where I went, oh God, I'll do that for the Saturday and put it out even on the Monday, and they were just like,
What's new?
Yeah, you fucking
Something
weirdo.
else has happened.
You tweet about Dawson's Creek now, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
I know. Yeah, it is exactly. It's, it's very. What we're saying is our job is very, very difficult.
But in fairness, when you find out one of the presidents sucked off the other one,
I've never known a story like it.
That's fucking great. Big fan. So I see people, some of the tweets, some woman tweeted, and everybody's just like, we need to ban the internet. Someone wrote that. Do you want? I've been giggling about it all day. She was like, do you imagine he tapped it on his tongue? I was like, oh God.
But you just see, because obviously both of them.
But another one is Trump did. Another one is not my point, but somebody just could. Can I just say, no matter what the scenario this is, Donald Trump doesn't drink or do drugs.
I know.
He just raw dogged it.
That's one of the things I was thinking. Like, how mental a person do you need to be in general to have nothing like it? Like, at least with it, like, I was fucked up. It was a stag do. You'd go, right, okay, it's still bad. But okay, there are extenuating circumstances here to be completely sober. But you kind of go,
Donald dinner for the love of the game.
Yeah, like, but that, I mean, like, if it was like, because both of them obviously big visitors to Epstein Island. And you go, like, how bored do you get being on Epstein Island where you need to take it another level? Like, the two of them just looking at each other over the breakfast buffet one morning going...
By the way, because I kind of just heard that and just ran with it. Was it on the island, that part?
No, I don't think it was.
That's even funnier.
If it was, then...
It's kind of funnier now if they're basically doing some sort of, I don't know, walk, White House. That's why it's called the White House now.
Yeah.
He's blowing his load everywhere, right? But if Trump and him are just sitting there going like, I'm thinking of the island. They're like, God, it's another 8 weeks until we get to get back on that fucking shag island. It's like they try and tie each other over.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, man.
Oh, big fan. It's very funny. Like, I can't stop picturing it.
It's one of those things. When I first saw it, I was like, you couldn't have predicted this story at all. Literally could not have. Considering the history the two families have had together in the run up to that election, you could not, like...
Yeah. Because people have been sharing that tweet he said about, like, Hillary can't even fucking satisfy her husband. So I'm like...
I can!
It's so funny because so many of the deep Republicans now don't know what to do, because I've seen loads of them going, ones that are come so against gay marriage and against everything. They're all like, so what if he sucks a cock? And then everybody's just live tweeting all of their... It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Jesus.
I would never have caught that one.
No.
Honestly, Donald, I would have had you do anything in this world but suck off Bill Clinton.
Oh, like just incredible.
Yeah, couldn't make that.
Utterly incredible.
Yeah.
God, I hope it's true.
Jesus,
If a video, like there's certain things I reckon will bring the world to an absolute standstill and largely destroy it. I've always said, like, if we genuinely found out that 9/11 was a conspiracy theory, or if you did find if the biggest one, if you found out the American government did kill JFK, that would end the American, like, there would be
the moon
civil
was
war.
cheese.
Aye, like, oh yeah. That if a video got released tomorrow, and a verified video,
Reuters,
of Trump on his knees with his hair flapping about. Right, Clinton grabs the hair for purchase, comes clean off his head.
He's just got 3 strands. Got
Oh my God!
gobble gobble.
Hey, but like the only day I can, see the day on Twitter when the news story about Cameron pumping the pig. That was one of the greatest days ever on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like that was literally, you had to get out every single joke immediately.
Seconds.
I think I was furiously tweeting that. Like anything that came in my head, I was like, just stick it out. Just I tweeted about 90 times in 10 minutes. Fucking, what about this bit?
Good days.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I think that was. I think people were genuinely stunned by it. Because it just went. Because there's so much misinformation and all that shit around and the thing. But this was like a verified. This happened, but not actually happened. It's enough to be actual genuine newsworthy.
Yeah.
God. They call him Bubba as well. That's so funny. Bubba Clinton. Big Bubba Pump.
Fucking Clinton. Just one of the horniest men in history.
He's the horniest fucker, man. He blowing the sax while he was getting blown his load.
Oh, it's so funny. Like,
how many people do you reckon he's jizzed on in the White House?
Exactly, that's the thing. I know.
It's
insane. I know.
Somebody was sent pictures of Hillary Clinton. A young Hillary Clinton looks exactly like Sabrina Carpenter.
No.
Aye.
You're kidding. I need to look at this.
Yeah. Just say young Hillary Clinton. Even just write Sabrina Carpenter, Hillary Clinton, and presume that'll come up.
Oh, no.
That's going to be great if it's the other way around. That'd be great if Sabrina Carpenter just grew up to be Hillary Clinton.
Right, wait a minute. This will really disturb me if this is bang on. Oh, God.
It's kind of,
It's not that far off, actually.
Yeah.
She looks like Sabrina when Sabrina doesn't have makeup on and she's not been done up.
Yeah,
like aye. Someone says pre-filler Sabrina Carpenter looks like young Hillary Clinton.
Pre-filler. Pre-fillers.
Genuine Sabrina Carpenter. Realistic Sabrina Carpenter.
Realistic Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Plumber.
Sabrina Apprentice.
Sabrina Apprentice is better shit.
Big week for Ireland.
No, best day.
Great day.
The best. It was already fucking wild.
Couldn't believe that.
When it in Portugal happened, I kind of was like, well, you know, at least we ended this on a high. That's ridiculous. Delighted. Couldn't have went better. Ronaldo crying, everything. Couldn't have been sweeter. And then they followed up with that. Was ridiculous.
I was at this thing out with the kids, and we would check the scores. It was 1-0 Hungary. I was like, well, that's...
Oh, such a to go. Offside as well.
I checked, and it was about 79 minutes, and I was like, oh, well, it's done.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
I absolutely screamed the place.
Troy Parrott.
Screamed the place down.
What a name.
Troy Parrott. Yeah.
Troy
Double
Parrott.
T's. Yeah. You will never... You ever see that? Did I send you the one about Key and Peele? Where he's doing the... it's your Ronaldo, and then it's like, the Key and Peele sketch, like, shut up, you'll never be Troy. Excellent stuff. It's been good crack online. Tell you, man, international football does it really, it brings a country together. Unless you're English, they don't give a shit really. They'll be like, oh, international break, and then they'll be singing fucking It's Coming Home in about 3 months.
See, this is the thing. This is why the international break's so good.
Yeah, love
Nobody can tell, like, nobody in Ireland, or if Wales get it tonight, and then if Scotland get it tonight, and even the Scotland game on Saturday, no one in those three countries can say this hasn't been a fucking awesome weekend.
Class.
whereas England just stumble through as
yeah.
That's a 2-0 win against Albania. Right, cool.
Yeah, the lads were like,
worries,
it's like we haven't conceded a goal. And I go, I would have been stunned if you conceded a
grand.
goal.
Aye, great.
Maybe Serbia.
Aye.
On a
But Serbia
4-1
are
loss.
awful now.
Yeah, 4-1 loss.
Yeah, like,
Good luck.
Good on you. Like,
Yeah.
good on you having played no decent teams and then going to a tournament and then playing a decent
They
team.
have so little to talk about that they just fuck their black players over.
Yeah, exactly. That's
There's so little to talk about.
Yeah.
On a plate.
That's right.
Yeah. So what a fucking day. Your big one tonight when we're recording this will be.
Yeah, after this tonight, I'm heading off to Hamden for the Denmark
Well, you're
game.
in the playoffs at least, but it's
In
good.
the playoffs at least, but the playoffs are going to be like even for
Messy.
Ireland, it's going to be. I didn't realise when I first looked at it. I mean, granted, this was a couple of months ago.
Thought it was a
I didn't
one-off.
realise you had 2 playoffs.
Yeah, I thought it was a one-off too.
I thought it was a one-off 2-legged affair.
I did too.
And I was like, right, fair enough. Like, it's going to be tough because we could get a Slovakia or we could get a Czech Republic, and it's not going to be an easy game. But the fact that you've got to play one of those teams and then
The winners of.
in 3 days later potentially go away. Imagine going away to Turkey. Fuck that, man.
I don't. I think it's still the exact same. As much as it was a thing, and it's great now, and everybody's delighted. But
Yeah,
I don't think we'll get
I
through
don't
that.
know. I mean,
Never know. If you beat, it's one of those things. You beat Portugal and Hungary like that, you could beat anyone. But I think
Yeah.
that's a lot of.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of.
it's a lot to ask. And also,
a lot
they're
to ask, consider how bad really some of
they're
the
also
players
in
are.
March, so it's not like you've got, it's
you're
not
on
like
the
you've got
buzz.
that next
Aye.
month momentum going.
Yeah.
But then they're drawing the groups for the tournament in the start of December. So does that mean it's just going to say winner of European Playoff 1 is in a group with Suriname, Cape Verde, and fucking...
Oh, must be.
So,
Why are they doing that?
Honestly, they just ruin literally everything.
Yeah.
There's not one thing about either the Euros or the World Cup that they get right now.
No, or the Champions League. Or
It annoys the
They
piss out of me.
Did you see the Nigerian guy? That was brilliant. Nigeria aren't going to the World Cup,
Right.
which is
That is quite big,
almost
aye.
impossible because the 10 countries
Yeah.
come from Africa. And
Yeah.
Nigeria fucked it up. They went out on a penalty shootout to the Congo. And
Right.
the Nigerian manager, in the middle of the penalty shootout, just turned to the Congo bench and started freaking out. And they asked him afterwards, and he said that he saw one of the guys doing voodoo.
Amazing.
Genuinely standing. You want to see it's the most serious interview? He's like, he was doing voodoo.
That's incredible.
Like, it's so funny because they think it's so serious. Some people in Nigeria, it's so funny when you see others, like, because like Alex Iwobi's in the team as
Yeah.
well. Like, Nigerian-based players and the manager, like, that's thing. And you probably come into the dressing room and look at Alex Iwobi, who's just basically,
That's
London thing
amazing.
going like, fucking voodoo done us, Alex. Don't worry. And he's like, well, yeah,
That's amazing.
voodoo, great,
Brilliant.
big
Brilliant.
big fan. We're going to put you on to the before we get into your fucking banger of a film. This is going to be a good episode, I think. I went to the cinema.
Yeah.
I went to the cinema and did a great double. I did a Running Man Predator double in a row. And I fucking loved The Running Man. And as I was just saying just before, like, it's getting quite a lot of dodgy reviews. Like, some people are just like, oh, it's a bit, the pacing's all over the place and it's a bit mental. And I'm just like, it was so fun.
Aye.
Straight from the off. Fun and good and funny.
We were talking about how much we love Glenn Powell.
The fucking cunt. Like, I understand why people. I kind of understand why you don't like him because I so many times I've naturally wanted to dislike him.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking clean cut American.
Yeah.
But you could tell that he'd be a bit of a twat if he was an NFL
Yeah.
player. Do you know that kind of way?
Yeah.
Right? And then, but he's never really done anything at all, bar just be good.
Yeah.
He's done the things in Twisters and Hollywood and rom-coms and fucking sci-fis.
Yeah.
And this is basically a comedy sci-fi. Okay, fucking, I thought he smashed it out of the
He's
park
great.
again.
I love Glenn Powell.
There's a good one or
Absolute
two
class.
scenes in this where he threatens people, and I was like,
Aye.
I've never seen him do that. He's great at it.
Aye. But you didn't like Badlands that much.
So I was delighted with that. I came out and right, because I love the other guy's 2 Predator films. So I was like, I'll give him all the benefit because I loved Prey and I loved the cartoon one too, right? I thought it was class, right? And then I was sitting there going, I don't know about this, looking at the trailer and all that, right? And it's really cool. It's actually class. It looks brilliant. It's one of those ones where the CGI actually looks good, bar a couple of stupid fucking monsters, right? But you're just kind of, I just hated it. At the end of it, I walked out and I was like, that was really good. And then I just went, why am I mates with the Predator? I was like, that's completely against everything. Like, I don't want to know it. I don't want to know its species name in this. It's like, oh, these are the Yautja.
This is my...
and I'm like...
This is what I wanted to tell you. Because I love... Obviously, we've done it on here, and I think Predator is one of the best films ever made. I like Predator 2 as well, for what it is. I like it. I quite like the first Alien versus Predator film. I really liked the idea of in Predator 2 when Danny Glover goes on the ship and there's all the trophies of all the other species it's fought and there was a big alien skull there.
Yeah.
I like that because I like that. And I like the fact that it was just put in there as just as a wee kind of folk will go, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? I hate the universe that's been created.
Oh,
I'm
I didn't want to say...
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I watched a video... Because
I don't think it's a... sorry, I didn't know if this is... You're talking about the droid.
No. What I'm talking about is what you're saying about the species of
the
predator.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, there's so much of this I don't know. So I was Googling it. And it was actually watched the trailer for Predator Badlands again. And then it linked to another video. And it was a 16-minute thing of a guy explaining the timeline of the Predator films. Right? And I was like... I don't care that they're their own species.
No.
I'd much rather they're just these mental hunter bastards that have come from somewhere.
I wrote it. I think my letterbox review was basically like, I don't know why I was liking this cunt. The thing cracked a joke at one stage.
Yeah, see.
And I was just like, I mean, you lose all fear. It's not scary. It's not even trying to be scary. It is good. I can't explain it. It is really good. He's just good, this guy.
Aye.
It's just the setup. I was just like, oh my God, I do not need to be a friend.
But I also don't care the fact that their planets get different climates. So there's different types of predators.
Oh,
there's
one's...
like the jungle hunter predators, and then there's the ones that are in like the sandy bit.
Aye.
And then there's these fucking king predators. I'm like, I'd rather they were just predators.
Yeah.
You don't really know why they're there. It's like...
This one's basically the runt.
Aye. Yeah.
He's a runt predator. That's why you're meant to try and make him friends. But I'm like, at the end of the day, it should be just a predator.
It's like, remember, like the start when we did Predator, the only thing we changed is that bit where you see the spaceship at the start. Just have it completely unknown. It's a complete mystery as to why this thing's in the jungle.
Yeah,
just leave it at that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So much more effective. I don't care that it's comfy space. It's just there.
Yeah, it's kind of why I turned off. I only watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm a massive Alien fan, but Alien Earth, I just was like, as soon as they started adding other species, I was
try
just
and make
like, it's an eyeball monster, and I'm like, cool.
It's this Marvel universe of it all. Like, it doesn't matter. Just leave it. I don't need to know. Star Wars have done it the same. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to know the origin of every single character. I don't need to know,
honestly, I give it 2.5 stars because I was so annoyed at that.
Yeah.
But honestly, most people, if someone went to me, I thought that was 4 stars, I'd be like, yeah. Like, honestly, if you can get past that part, it's really good. It's really good. Everybody's good in it. I know that sounds stupid because there was no, but it's all good. It's a good story. If anything, I'm just like, why is it a predator?
Yeah.
Do you know, like, just a fucking...
Aye.
Following a predator around.
Yeah. See, I did like the idea after the Prey one of just putting them in different
areas, just
different areas.
in.
A fucking Wild West film.
Oh, Predator!
With
Wild
Predator
West.
in it. Fucking excellent. World War II Predator film.
Oh,
I'm all in. Vietnam. That's the ultimate. I think we said that's the ultimate.
Yeah.
Stick a Predator in the Vietnam War.
They could do millions of them.
Stick a Predator.
A
Predator film in the Vietnam War where the American GIs and the Vietnamese need to team together to get the Predator. How fucking good a film is that? That's an immense film.
You're trying to like, is that what they meant by the Viet Cong? They were like, both sides of the army were like, we can't go in there. Nobody ever comes back. It wasn't neither side. It was just the Predator killing everyone.
Yeah, fucking, and that would be an awesome film.
Rogue Predator.
Absolutely brilliant film.
Yeah. No.
And Night of the Round Table. You're right.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh man.
By the way, people were worried about it being 12. It is 12 only because there is basically no humans.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only reason it is still good.
A 12, like a 12 as in, because it's like a half a Weyland-Yutani.
Yes.
What are they called?
Yeah,
synthetic.
Yeah. So I didn't. That's what I was dancing around there.
Yeah.
Sorry, because I didn't know. I presume that was obvious from the trailer. that
Yeah.
I was. I didn't
I
even know
hope so.
if it didn't even fucking say.
He carries her about in his back. when
Yeah,
she's
that
got
is.
only
But
like
I didn't know.
half a
I
body.
didn't know they were doing the Wayland Yutani because
Yeah.
Wayland Yutani's alien, obviously.
Yeah.
So they obviously must be setting up for an alien
Yeah.
predator again. You know, which I'd be for under these two new people. I mean, I would watch a Dan Trachtenberg. Even that, I still like Alien Romulus, bar like two stupid bits.
Yeah.
They didn't need to do, but
Yeah.
so like I don't know.
I don't mind it.
Anyway, good crack.
I'm going to leave Ryan to promote the podcast
Take
again.
a slash.
Because I need us.
Take a slash.
It's going to make this a feature now.
Yeah. Oh, dude, people
Hand
are
the reins
gambled.
over.
People gambled. I'll get into the actual Discord. You go for it there.
So
'cause
about
I'll tell you.
25 minutes this time. So.
It's 25 minutes
Yep.
because somebody actually put, if you want to join our Discord and see this, people at one stage there were betting at what stage Nelson would have to go take a piss at. So congratulations for anybody if you put $4,000 on that one. So join our Patreon. We're going to do a little extra episode after this Goldfinger. Every month we do a different movie in terms of like for the Patreon. So like this year there's this month November's film for the Patreon film. It's a fire-based film. We actually ended up with Ring of Fire, I Walk the Line. It had to be contrived or weird choice, but I realized I've read every film off the wrong side, so I'm going to ask Nelson when he comes back. It actually reminded me we might have to redraw that one, not because I don't like the film, it's all right, but I kind of fucked it for all other paying people. Well, anyway, what that's just to say is join the fucking Patreon. You get the episodes thing. Like, you're going to get this the day after it was recorded. So you'll get this Wednesday on the Patreon. You guys listening, if you're listening on Spotify now, you've gotten it 4 or 5 days later, possibly on the Monday. So make sure you sign up for that. It's only 250, I was about to say. It's only £2.50. This weekend, I'm actually don't know where I am this weekend. I was meant to be going to London, but I don't think I am now. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be in Ireland the weekend after. So if any of you are going to... I'll be doing shows in Dublin, but Sloss is doing his show in Vicar Street on the Thursday, so a lot of people will be out drinking. You're in Ireland next week, but you're not in you're not in fucking Dublin on the Thursday when everyone is.
No. I'm in Glasgow on this Thursday.
Oh,
I'm not till... so next week I'm in Belfast on the Friday.
lovely.
Was that the 27th?
Yeah, that 27th to Thursday.
27th Thursday. So 28th I'm in Belfast at Lavery's. 29th Coughlin's in Cork.
Lovely.
Cork. And then Whelan's in Dublin on Sunday the 30th. So if you're Irish cuts, please come along.
Irish cuts, yeah.
Bring DVDs. Actually don't, because I've got to get a flight home.
Oh, yeah.
Bring DVD, but don't bring DVDs. Tell me the DVDs you were going to bring and I'll take a list of them.
Yes. So you know what I was just saying there before we get into this film? I plugged the Patreon and the movie, the film movies. Remember we were choosing between the film movies and we ended up with Johnny, was it Walk the Line?
Yeah.
People were very angry in the Discord because I set up a thread so this would never be lost, and I was like, don't write anything bar the movie suggestions in this, and then I read off a wrong one where people just followed like 4 or 5 people. I actually left out at least 30 movies.
Right.
So I propose a redraw.
I'm quite happy with a redraw. Because
Yeah.
we will do Walk the Line at some point.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
like Walk the Line is going to slip through the gaps.
I think so, because people are just. I said first of all, it's like, cheers, man, for setting up a completely side thing, so nothing would ever get lost, and then completely fucking ignoring it.
Right,
And I was
okay.
like, all right, Sid. All right,
on the
you're
Patreon,
right.
On the Patreon today, we will do a redraw.
We'll do a redraw today, I think.
And we will put in, just because
I don't even like Walk the Line that much.
I quite like it. I like Johnny Cash as well. So
I do too.
we'll do, right, we will definitely do Johnny Cash as what, Johnny Cash. We'll definitely do Walk the Line in the new year. In the first couple of months.
Yeah.
So right, okay, that makes sense. And then we'll work at a time when we can do that.
Bingo.
We'll do the draw, but we'll work at a time when we can do. Because we'll probably do it. I don't know if we might do it this week if there's time, or but definitely next week before the end of.
Before the end.
Aye, it's going to become. And then 1 week we've got one film next week, which is going to be Cullen's choice, and then we're in our four Christmas.
I can tell you
films.
what the choice is now if you want to do it midway through the episode.
Nah,
It's too weird.
I like it at the end. It's always a nice surprise. It is a nice wee surprise. And I know my 2 Christmas films as well. So.
Oh Christ! Right, yeah. Okay.
But we'll give them away next week.
Yeah,
So-
bingo.
Right.
The big one, this big one. This.
Yes.
Oh, because you know what? We can start off this right. This is Goldfinger, but I also have to take back what I said on the last one because it caused a great division about the Timothy Chalamet.
Yes. Oh, yes.
The Timothy Chalamet.
An absolute destruction.
What was the final results?
The final
so if you don't know what I'm
results-
talking about, I said that prime Timothy Chalamet was better looking than prime Connery.
And we threw Mickey Rourke in there as well. And I forgot about Johnny Depp. We did throw him in there
I
as
think
well.
Johnny Depp would have won that, but
I don't.
my lungs don't work, by the way. If you're
Right, wait a minute till I get the actual. Right, here was the final results. Timothy Chalamet came in third with 17%. Mickey Rourke came in with 21%. Sean Connery 62%.
Johnny Depp lost all of it.
A destruction. Yep.
Is that just because everyone hates him now?
Don't know. Probably.
Interesting.
So, but Connery, I mean, that's not.
But
even,
I did
that's
watch
not even
this.
close.
But I did watch this, and then I did message going, I changed my mind. In fairness, yeah.
Yep.
I'll make another big Timothy Chalamet shout though. He gets nominated for the Oscar this year for Marty Supreme.
I've not seen it.
No, I've never.
No. All right.
I can just tell.
All right. Okay.
And I'm going to watch it. It's about table tennis.
Oof. I know, what am I saying? I love table tennis. I don't want to see a film. I don't want to see a film
you're
about
ready.
table. I love table tennis, a game. I want to see a film about
I
table
don't
tennis.
know.
You
I think
fuck off.
I think they're trying to do some sort of fucking because I don't know about it. I think they're trying to do some sort of Moneyball or Air. Like one
right,
of these type
okay.
of films.
I can't think of any noteworthy story about the world of table tennis.
I'm only saying it because I think that I saw Scorsese saying it was unbelievable.
All
Like
right.
Chalamet, and I went, he's probably eyeing him up.
Fair enough.
So I'll go for it.
Right, this week, Goldfinger.
Gold. Do you reckon
No.
when they chose the song, they were like, as soon as they heard her go, Goldfinger, they went,
Yeah.
you've got the job, Shirley.
I don't know how Shirley Bassey came in with this. Shirley Bassey's one of the things I'm basically gonna talk about. First of all, what I want to get out of the way very quickly, because you'd never seen it before, which blew my fucking mind.
I definitely hadn't. That was pretty bizarre.
Yeah.
I was like through this, and I was sitting there going like, I don't actually think I've seen like, you know, I've seen so many Bond films. I thought I'd saw basically them all, or
Yeah.
a good 70% of them anyway. And I was sitting there going like, I don't think I could like pick out what films what outside of like the Living Daylights. Or maybe Live and Let Die,
Yeah.
or maybe the
Craig
Brosnan ones.
Aye, or the Brosnan ones,
yeah,
yeah.
maybe the Brosnan ones.
Yeah.
And I had Moonraker on tape.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is a bizarre one to have on
Yeah.
tape. But right, I actually, when I finished this, I was like, I have not seen that at all.
Aye. What I'm basically gonna base this around is that this is basically the template for every single Bond film.
It is, aye.
Dr. No and From Russia with Love introduced certain things. This one got it absolutely bang on, perfect, and then every single film from then went, right, let's just do that again.
Yeah. They didn't
To varying degrees of success.
Yeah.
This is where Bond absolutely nails every single thing that is about a Bond film.
This is only like the third.
It's the third one.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed it more than I thought. Not more than I thought, because it's doing this like Bond,
Yeah.
you know, or anything like that.
It is.
I'm just not a mad fan.
It's one of the most outlandish, certainly compared to the two before, in terms of what the villain's actual plan is and the overtopness. But then also probably one of the most grounded, in that it actually only really takes place in 3 different locations. It's in England, then it's in Geneva, and then half the film takes place in Kentucky. When you consider the Bond films of how extravagant and exotic locations they have, the fact that the majority of it takes place in Kentucky is quite mad.
Because he just follows him for a bit in the start, and it kind of spirals a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What was he initially Goldfinger being followed for?
So Goldfinger, right?
What was the first thing? Yeah, I remember.
This is so. I was going to. Well, I might as well. 'Cause I had questions at the end. What I love, right? Well, let's talk about Goldfinger first of all, because he's not. See, what this film introduced was a really memorable villain straight away. Now, that's not to say, because Dr. No is memorable, but Dr. No with the metal hands, and he's a traditional Bond villain. He's like a guy that has an island, and he's like fucking proper megalomaniac.
Yeah.
From Russia with Love is pretty much just Spectre. That's your first kind of introduction to Spectre, and there just being this criminal organisation.
Yeah.
Goldfinger initially just appears to be a thief.
Yeah.
He's literally, that's his plan initially when he's explaining it to the mafia.
Yeah.
Because I totally forgot all the families of the mafia were in here. Where folk are like, I can't work with the guys from Chicago. Also, some of the worst acting. Very quickly to touch on that scene. Some of the worst acting ever. And it happened a lot in 60s films when you'd get these kind of guys where, so there's all these mobsters at Goldfinger's ranch. And then but the way they deliver lines, hey, what's going on here, Goldfinger? What are you trying to pull? Hey, what's going on here? What is this, a circus? Jesus, Goldfinger, come on. What is this, a merry-go-round? Like, oh my God, you're like, fucking rein it in, boys. And then he explains, and the plan is basically to rob Fort Knox because he loves. I mean, this guy loves gold. Like
he does it. Like he's proper into it.
I've never seen anyone love anything more than Goldfinger loves gold.
Yeah.
Fuck, he loves.
What a bad
gold.
thing to be obsessed with. What a good thing, I suppose.
Good thing, but also very expensive.
Yeah. I can see why he became a thief.
God, he loves gold.
Yeah, I mean, right.
To the fact that both parts of his name have gold in them. Because AU is the periodic auric. Yeah, AU is the...
Oh, that's fucking excellent.
Yeah.
Obviously, they meant to do that. But
Yeah.
What was it, auric?
Auric. AURIC. Auric Goldfinger.
And he's German. Yeah, and he was gassing people in it.
No.
Well,
there is, I think in the book...
He wanted to gas people.
He does gas, but he actually does
What is it
gas
with Germans
people.
and gassing?
Fuck, he does,
The German guy in the 60s just gassing every cunt.
Was it Nerve 9 or something?
He is so funny. 24 hours.
Yeah.
I love it. And like, I enjoy the thing. I don't want to take it. Like, there's a couple of obviously incredibly funny bits in this.
Oh, there's some very dated bits, but...
Yeah, well, yeah, like the very nuanced rape scene was fun.
Yes, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
But his plan as he's explaining it to the mobsters is basically, look, I love fucking gold. You boys love money. You've given me money. I owe you all $1 million. You can take the $1 million now, or you can wait a couple of days and you'll get 10 million. And they're like, how are you going to get 10 million? He's like, I'm going to rob Fort Knox. And they're like, well, you can't do that. And he's like, it's like a bank like any other. And there's a great line where he says, man in every kind of aspect of life have achieved greatness. It's like war, art, apart from crime. So you're like, this guy just wants to be the best criminal that has ever lived.
I liked him as a bad guy.
You go, that's class. But then that's when you go, well, why? But why would MI6 be interested in this? That's not, they don't follow petty thieves. And then Bond works out what his actual idea is that he's teamed up with the Chinese. The Chinese have given him an atomic bomb. He is going to, because he's like that. The only problem is you can steal it, but how the fuck are you going to move it? You can't move that amount of gold because, like you say, the weight of it is just, and he says, who said anything about moving it? And then you realize he's going to blow it all up so that the entire of America's, and pretty much that means the West Coast, the Western world's gold reserves, are all radiated for 58 years. So it then allows him, his gold stocks, because he's got fucking tons in other countries, his gold stocks go throughout the roof. The Western economy fails. China can then come in and destroy the West. So that's when you go, right, that's why MI6 involved. Because this guy's trying to take over the world with the Chinese.
There was a lot of Chinese. He had lots of Chinese people following him around.
That's what makes, because I remember when I first watched it, I was like, why is he in Geneva and every single one of his henchmen are Chinese? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah. And this is probably cool of him torturing these people.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with the laser, I was sitting there kind of going like, first of all, it's very funny. I don't want to just skip too much ahead and back and forth and all, but you know, like, henchmen in general is always a funny thing to have, right? But it's very funny in this one because most of them are also straight up scientists, but also fine with torturing and murdering people. And I go, God, that must have been hard to find, even in China.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff. That's why we talked about when we did Austin Powers, the geniusness of the fact that this is just a guy that's going to work for a company. but suddenly he's working for a company that's actually torturing and murdering people.
Yeah, yeah.
And how you reason yourself with that, like it's like literally that Nazi thing. I'm just doing my job. I never signed up for this.
Laser who you want.
Yeah.
I mean, I prefer a less. I mean, it's probably going to be me doing cleanup. I would have preferred if you just hung him. Fucking guts everywhere.
Hairy Scotsman back together. Sorry.
Completely separated him down the fucking middle, just fucking liver and everything in pieces.
Before we get to because I think there's like 4 different things that make this the kind of template for Bond films. First of all, I could honestly, so when I was watching it, I was like, I reckon I could do the entire episode in the pre-title sequence alone. I think it is phenomenal. Like, there's so much stuff I noticed. First of all, the idea that he's swimming with completely black scuba gear at night, yet still requires a duck on his helmet as camouflage.
It's the funniest.
It's just like, you're just like, that no need.
That was the funniest.
Absolutely
like,
no need
I
for
must say, I immediately lost a
Oh
lot
my
of.
God.
I lost a lot of confidence straight off when he came out as a fake duck on his head.
It's so ridiculous.
The greatest thing. Because as well, when it's riding around, all you would have seen would be looking down and goes, is that a fake duck?
I know.
No other.
It just makes no sense. There's one later on, I think, is it Live and Let Die, where Moore, I don't know what they meant to do this, Moore, oh no, it's an octopus actually, where Moore approaches an island, but he's in a crocodile. He's basically in a mechanical crocodile, and he's just swimming about like that.
Yes, yeah, I've seen those, yeah.
But it's the fact that Connery's in complete black.
It's a
completely black wetsuit.
If anything's just making...
Yeah, you're drawing attention to it. Just like, and then...
It makes you think that it's like, it's a shite cue.
Yeah, you do.
Like, where the fuck's my pen? My exploding pen? Is
exactly.
Just wear the duck hat.
Aye, we'll get to that. That's years away.
You're getting the duck hat first.
This is the level our department are at just now. Ducks hats.
If you anything else, we've got a beaver.
Yeah.
You want a beaver hat?
They're not indigenous to that. That'll draw attention to you. Duck, fucking hundreds of them over there. Then, because what I like about the pre things, and this is what I don't like about the Craig ones so much, I prefer the pre-titles things to be a completely different mission that has absolutely nothing to do with what the film is at all.
Yeah.
So in this, he's just destroying a drug dealer's poppy farm. That's all he's doing. But then he goes... So this was the first time I'd ever seen plastic explosives on screen.
I thought that was... Yeah.
Where he pulls the tube and it's like toothpaste. I always thought that's what explosives would be like. And the fact that he goes into that place in what looks like the hotel of a lobby, why are there 4 barrels of nitrogen? Why are they sitting there? Like, what? It seems an oversight in your poppy farm to have any nitrogen lying about, but let alone in the lobby of the main building.
Yeah. Just leave them there. It'll be all right. Nobody's going to touch them.
Yeah, it just fucking... And
Brilliant.
then stripping the wetsuit off to have a tuxedo underneath. Insanely cool. Unbelievably. Totally impractical. Not a chance that thing's not getting ruined.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that it's a completely different colour as well. Like, fucking...
That's drenched. The
fucking
guy,
amazing. And then has somehow managed to keep a perfectly formed rose to put on his lapel. You're just like, oh, fucking yes, man. And then the nightclub blows the thing up. Nightclub, there's a belly dancer, naturally. But the guy said he's like that. Yeah, they won't be financing their underground with heroin flavoured bananas anymore. And he goes, right, I'll have you out of the country. There's a plane leaves in an hour. And rather than, like, if I'd just blown someone up, if I'd just blown up what seems to be a fairly well-known cartel, if I'd just blown up their entire stock of heroin, I would be like, when's the plane leaving? An hour, you say? Is there any upgrade in that hour?
Yeah.
Not Bond. He goes, that gives me enough time to pump this woman.
This is the horniest Bond. I'll get to it. It's very funny.
Oh God.
And that's one of the... Was it Jilly? No, it's Tilly, or what the fuck is it?
Jill Masterson and Tilly Masterson.
Yeah, and one of them's I think that one is the one you're talking about is Helen Mirren's cousin.
Really?
Or something like
that. I did not know that.
I believe so.
Well done.
Let me check.
But just the whole scene of that, just wandering in, the belly dancer, straight in about her, She gets uncomfortable with the gun. He hangs up with the gun and he goes, and that grunt, where was I? And then grips her far more tightly than anyone ever should. Like, probably just almost breaks her shoulder while he's getting off with her. Then a wee guy comes in. He sees his reflection in her eyes. He then fights with the dude. And this is not, and it's something that Connery hated as well. The speeded up fighting is something that I'm so glad ends after Thunderball. They speed up so much. There's a couple of times cars crash in this, and they speed up.
The one that exploded going off the cliff, even though it didn't hit anything.
And the minute it goes off the cliff, it just explodes. Like a guy's just taking out a grenade in the back seat. Yeah.
I was like, what happened there? There wasn't even a collision of any type. I enjoyed that, in fairness, for absolutely no reason.
But then just throwing the guy in the bath, him scrabbling for Bond's gun, throwing the lamp in there, and then the shocking. Positively shocking. And you're just, fucking yes. This is awesome, man. I don't, and all films in terms of badass, funny quips after killing a guy, when you take all of Schwarzenegger's, I think that is the best of all time. Shocking, positively shocking.
No way.
I think it's the funniest. I think it's the coolest.
The funniest.
The coolest. It's maybe the funniest in terms of being able to take the piss out of it. I think it's the most wisecracky, and I think it's definitely the coolest ever delivered. He's so nonchalant about it.
He is, yeah.
Because she's fucking tatters. Because she's been battered across the head with a club. And he doesn't give a shit. He just puts on the holster. Shocking. Positively shocking. Oh! And then...
GOLDFINGER.
Oh.
It's up there in the best of the theme tunes.
Yeah.
Helen Mirren's cousin is Tilly. Tilly.
Ah, so it's
Helen Mirren's.
the shiter of the Masterson sisters, the one that can't shoot.
The one that can't shoot for shit.
Yeah. But even like, this is where, like, there's a lot of stuff where people take the piss out of Bond, but the amount of iconic stuff that is seeped into pop culture from this particular film and the Bond series in general, the idea of a pre-credits title sequence, nobody else did that.
No.
Apart from Bond. Nobody. And then tons of people do it now. It's just become a staple, right? A theme song, nobody else is doing that, right? So that was there, right? That went right into the 80s, into action films of the 80s, where you'd purposefully hire someone to write a song for the film, right up to like fucking U2 doing a Batman film, right? The idea of a title sequence, nobody else does that. You go back and watch films, nobody's got a title sequence that has actual relevance to the film. You've got fucking a naked chick just dancing about in gold. You've got scenes from previous films. You've got scenes across that. So that's then now gone on to the Mission Impossible films. That's all the title sequences are in Mission Impossible films. It just this film invents so much. It's
definitely
awesome.
Because we start with, because that one is the one that ends up being covered in gold.
Jill Masterson, the hotter one. Shirley Easton.
Yeah, right, that very funny that you would knock someone out. Very funny that Odd Job. We'll get into Odd Job, obviously, right? But knocks out thing, and then he wakes up and she's dead by suffocation, covered in gold. And I was just like, "What's the process like?"
It is.
What's the process there now?
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that scene. Like the whole Miami Beach thing's incredible. The sexism is just out of this world.
No,
like,
you might mean, I'm not going to try and get too much into general Bond story, but because Bond usually traditionally gets a lot of innocent women killed.
Yeah, most.
It pretty much gets them all killed.
I don't think
all
either
the
of
time.
these women are innocent though. She's already part of Goldfinger's crew.
She deserves to go then.
So she's already part of the cheating at Gin.
Yeah.
And she turns that's the power of Bond's sexuality. She turns immediately. She knows she works for one of the richest criminals in the entire world, who has a psychopathic Korean henchman.
Yes.
But the lure of Bond's boss are such that she turns on him instantly. No, it doesn't even need to be talked into it. Immediately, the minute Connery lays on top of her, she's like, fuck Goldfinger, I don't give a shit anymore.
It was so funny when she was just like, I just do it for the money or whatever. Is that she's on the binoculars looking down, shooting the card game?
Yeah.
You tell it, as you can tell, he just loves thieving if he's just doing $5,000 card games but owns the gold reserves.
Yeah.
He could have fucking and
great. What's that guy think? Does that guy think the earpiece is because he's hard of hearing in one ear?
There was such an obvious earpiece too. I was like, stick. The guy's like, God, this guy's unbelievable. He's like, fucking
make
idiot.
Sure he always sits in a. He always makes sure he sits. He says, "Can I have my usual seat?" And he goes, "You and your suntan." He's ginger. He's the most ginger man in the whole film, Goldfinger. He's the guy that least needs a suntan in that.
I didn't even think about that.
This guy's the thickest card player I've ever seen in my life.
That's so funny. Because I did like that about, by the way, I did like that about Goldfinger, that everything around him, he's a fascinating thing, and he's dipping in gold, and he's got a weird fucking odd job as a henchman, but he himself's actually quite normal looking. And it's like a dude you would see. He looks like a Burnley manager.
He does, aye. Yeah, he does. Aye. The bit before that, two things. When Felix Leiter comes in and Bond's getting a massage, and that whole bit is just like, I know obviously you could never do it now, but it's, in my mind it's completely fucking harmless, and I think it's very funny.
Yeah.
But he's like, the chick's called Dink for a start, and he's like, Dink, say hello to Felix. Hi Felix. Dink, say goodbye to Felix. And then she looks perturbed, and then he turns around and just goes, man talk, and then slaps her in the arse, and I'm like, oh yes, man talk, away you go.
1964.
And also Connery's zip up toweling suit, all in one suit, I have searched for.
Oh, for
ridiculously.
No.
I have searched and searched.
Well, I'm glad you didn't find that.
And I will find it one day. I've never even found anything really close to it. And one day I'll find that. A toweled shorts and top where you can zip up from just above the cock. Oh, fucking yes.
The dream.
Oh my God. I would genuinely, if I found that, if anyone knows where I could get that, I promise I would get in shape just so I could wear that one summer. I would never take it off.
Great.
Awesome.
Stinking. It doesn't really work if you're absolutely like shit stained and stinking.
Yeah. But the whole, because first of all, as has been proved by Mythbusters, you don't die if you just get covered in paint. And the idea that they have to leave us thing at the back, you don't. Your skin can't suffocate. It's bullshit. But it's a cool image.
Yeah.
And it's like properly iconic and stuff like that.
Very funny too. So do you think they dipped her? But that, because they said she died of suffocation, which meant that they had to softly paint her in her sleep.
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of bits about this. So first of all, as they're shagging, so this is later on, because he says, let's discuss it over dinner, and she's like, oh, where will we go? And he goes, well, I know the best place. It's his room. So they've obviously been pumping throughout the afternoon. They've had dinner, they've had drinks. This is, I reckon, late evening.
Yeah.
They're pumping. Fucking amazing gag where on the news, on the radio, it says the president was entirely satisfied. Connery turns it off and goes, well, that makes two of us. Right? So I'm like, yes.
You love Bond
But then
too much.
I'm going, have they been listening to the news while they've been shagging? Like, or is this a radio station where the news has just come on the hour?
That's great, because that'd be great if Bond can only.
Then Bond reaches down, realises the champagne isn't at the right temperature.
Oh, yeah.
Tells her that you can't have Dom Pérignon 53 at a temperature any above 38 degrees. Then disses the Beatles for some fucking reason. Just slags off the Beatles.
Enjoyed that.
Goes to the fridge to get another bottle of champagne. Odd Job knocks him out with one shot. Right?
Yeah. That shot's unbelievable.
Oh, fucking class. Like, what I don't know is two things. Has Odd Job been watching them shag? Has he been hiding in the cupboard?
Oh, that would be so terrifying.
And wait until he moves to go.
I hope that's great. Imagine getting hit by one of his hats when just was you're about to bust. What the fuck? Yeah, the Korean guy.
And like you say about the painting, has Odd Job had to do that individual? Like, has he had to lie there hoping, but hoping that his chop was big enough this time to knock Bond out, which is, I reckon, painting an entire woman's going to take a while.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah. I don't understand. Yeah, is she awake for it? Is she asleep for painting a woman?
How did they knock her out?
Yeah, she's like stage suffocation. I go, they must have. The only way to make sense is if they knocked them out. She wakes up and they go, "Fucking hold her down quick!" And then they had a vat of gold and they just dipped her.
Aye.
And then just laid her sleep again. But it looked like she was just painted in her sleep. And I'm like, how good is this guy's brush strokes?
I know. He's so delicate.
He's so delicate with his brush strokes. Yeah. You'll never know.
But then she's naked. So he's stripped. Well, she's probably already naked because Bond's been... Yeah. No, she's not, because she's got Bond's jammies on. Yeah. So he's stripped her naked.
Yeah.
Then, odd job. Like, at this point, you're like, this guy's a fucking psychopath.
But because he's completely covered. That means she was painting in between her arse crack.
Exactly. Yeah. There's so many different bits in between her toes.
That'd be so bad if you walked in, right? If you worked as you heard a commotion, you heard a thing go down. You walk in as like a security for the hotel, and you open up the door, and like there's just Bond lying face down with a bottle down the thing, and then there's just a Korean guy with that hat on, like a Monopoly fucking character, painting someone's fanny.
Yeah.
Her completely unconscious, and him just peeling back the flaps, going, they can't show anything because she'll breathe through her fanny if I don't get every flap.
Everything, right in her ears as well. Oh, you'd have to pull her pinky toe in between to get in the gap. Like it's just the idea of Odd Job sitting there for hours, as if he's doing like a fucking model airplane.
It would be better if the entire bed was also splattered in paint. If he just hosed it down with paint, like that would make more sense.
There's not a mark in the bed. That's how professional a job Odd Job does.
It's a 5.5 day thing.
Odd Job, more like Kraken Job.
He's definitely watched them fuck as well, Odd Job. Now when I think about it, imagine if she just, because she would know him.
Yes, she would.
If she was halfway through, right, Sean Connery smashing into her there, flapping the gammon.
I never even thought.
And then she just goes, Odd Job, and he was like, nah, blow job is all right. Let's just stick to what we know. And she's like, no. And she's like, shh. I don't like to hear, because Sean Connery is such a sex. He's like, I don't like to hear women talk.
Oh, that's fucking class.
Shh, man talk.
Odd Job, no blowjob.
No, blowjob's fine.
Not tonight.
She's like, she would be like, what do you think an odd job is? What would an odd job be? I think an odd job would be a hand job, but backwards like this.
A backhanded hand job.
A backhanded hand job. That's an odd job. Odd job? I don't know. I don't think they really work.
Oh, God, oh my.
Because Sean's such a beast.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And then after that, again, another thing this is that they introduces for the rest of the Bond films: the visit to Q's laboratory.
Oh, aye.
Because Q, who's Desmond Llewellyn, is in From Russia with Love, but you don't get this visit where he gets handed gadgets.
Is this the first gadget one?
He's also in Doctor No, but he's played by a different guy, and he's only known as Major Boothroyd, but he's the quartermaster. That's why it's called Q. But that's the first one where you go in and Bond's wandering about and you see all the other gadgets. One of them is just a bulletproof vest.
Yeah. I also think Bond had a very good. I thought he had a very good. Sorry, I just realized because it was just a bulletproof vest. Now that I think about it, I didn't even think about that. That was just a standard bulletproof vest.
And then Q goes, needs modified. And you're like, well, the guy's still alive. It's pretty good.
Yeah, done the job really. No, you know when he goes, try and bring these back in one piece, and I'm like, no.
I know.
Like in a secret mission where I was trying, no, I'm not going to save your fucking pen that sends up a GPS signal. No, you fucking mad, I'm a secret agent. Yeah, it's probably going to get broken.
Yeah, have you? That's why he kind of says he does kind of say like,
what's the Q for? Queer? Sean Connery's just so.
There's a great bit where he's showing him. He shows him the homing device. Again, you realise how early this is. The idea that there was a homing device, and then Q's like the latest thing on the market. It's called a Homer, and then he shows him the GPS, and then Bond says it's very handy. It allows a man to have a quick one on the way there. And I was like, he means a shag. He doesn't mean a pint. He means a shag, doesn't he? Like, he doesn't. It's how horny, like literally, like.
Horniest Bond of all time.
Oh, aye.
I'll never forget. It was haunting. It was the part where he's chasing down her sister in the car. And what I wrote it down. Yeah. Discipline 007.
I know.
He sees a woman drive past and he's like, he basically grips the steering wheel going,
He
Sweet Jesus
sees it
Christ.
in the rearview mirror, and you see him go.
oh, the horniness. He grips this. You can hear the leather of their steering wheel grip going, Discipline 007. I was like, Jesus
Any
Christ.
any woman.
That's so funny. God, I laughed so much at that.
The car, easily the coolest car in a film ever.
What?
I think it's the best ever movie car. I don't think what else would.
What the fuck would be, in fairness? Because it's better than Bullets.
It's better than the DeLorean in Back to the Future.
Yeah, I agree.
It's better than the Minis in the Italian Job.
Oh, definitely. Fuck, I can even...
Ghostbusters. That's
Yeah.
a good car. The Ecto 1.
Yeah.
That's a good movie
I like John
car.
Wick's.
John Wick's car. But then again, that's just a Mustang.
Yeah, I love Mustang.
Mad Max's car is very, very good. That's very iconic.
Yeah.
The Mustang in Bullet
Yeah.
is a very iconic film car. There's a lot in TV actually. Knight Rider and the A-Team van are by their TV. I can't think.
These aren't in movie. Jamiroquai's got a pink Ferrari that I love.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, it's not,
it's not in anything, but...
I would actually go further and say it is the coolest car ever made, the Aston Martin DB5.
Nah, it's too English. That's enough for me.
I think it is genuinely an unbelievable looking car. Stunning, absolutely stunning.
It is. It's definitely one of those. It's great.
Yeah.
I did like the. It's good too with the little machine guns at the front.
See, you would never have had it. They released this as a toy when I was growing up, and you could get a small corgi Aston Martin, and you could press buttons
What
on
do you
it.
mean corgi, like the dog?
No, corgi used to make corgi. I've got a corgi. I don't know if it's the same corgi that gas register people, but also make toy cars. Corgi cars.
I've never heard of corgi in my life.
Aye, but also if you want to be registered as a gas engineer, you have to be
go
corgi
corgi.
registered. Aye.
There you go.
I don't know if they might be the same company.
It
The
may
same
be
way
one of
that-
those fucking weird
The
companies.
same way when people find out that Michelin stars are actually the tire people.
That's what I've just found out now.
You don't know this?
No,
Michelin are the people that
I
make
just
the
thought that was different. No way.
The people that make the tires are the same people that award stars for the. Because
That's
it used to be,
mad.
so that was the idea. You're on the road and you would review restaurants on a journey.
I mean, that's
what-
fucking contrived.
The initial Michelin guide was part of a map.
That's mad. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. That's cool. I like that.
I used to get a wee toy, but the coolest thing about the toy was because when I was young, everybody had toy cars. You had a shitload of wee toy cars,
Yeah,
wee
I
die-cast
did have-
metal cars. But with this one, you could press a button and the windshield thing would come up at the back with the bulletproof screen. And then you could press another button and wee machine guns would come out of the front lights, and you could do the ejector seat.
Oh, great job done.
You got a wee Chinese henchman that you would sit beside Bond, who was always sitting in it, and you could press the button and he'd fuck off up the roof.
Great.
Like at that stage of being a kid, you're like that. That's literally, it's like getting a PS5.
Yeah.
The level of technology that was, you're like, this is unfucking believable.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I mean, the ejector seat was a stupid idea. I would have been just like, "Q, can you just get me something better than this?"
It requires a lot.
What a situation to be
It
stuck
requires a lot to happen for you to be in a situation where you need to eject someone from your car.
in. Yeah. You as a secret agent, I think if you have to eject the person in your passenger seat in your
Yeah.
car, you've already made a howler of a.
Yeah.
you fucked your job
Yeah.
up big time.
Aye.
Secret agent.
Aye.
Aye. Anyway.
There's a lot that I'll save this. Well, I'll say this is another question at the end. I think after, well, not really after Miami. I think after the first pre-titles mission, there's a shitload that Bond fucks up in this film.
Yeah.
He's not. If you were to just take it as how he's done this, he doesn't actually do a lot right.
No. Yeah.
He gets everyone killed.
yeah.
The worst bit is when he's in that car chase, he ends up crashing the car because of a mirror. Like he's driving towards it, all odd job's done is put up a big mirror, and he sees lights coming towards him, thinks it's somebody coming towards him, goes like that, and then swerves to avoid his own car, and crashes into a wall, and you're like that.
He's a fucking
Secret
idiot.
agent, what? Like, it's a fucking mirror.
He's just a horny guy.
Yeah.
He's only in it for the fanny.
Yeah, I mean, he is.
He is,
like,
yeah,
drinking. In fact, he's pissed quite a lot of the time. As well.
Yeah. He's always necking the big. They're big fucking drinks too. Every
The
time.
amount of drinks he has in that on Goldfinger's plane, there's not a chance he's not walking off that guttered.
It's such a funny thing to come back completely hammered as a secret agent.
Even Leiter knows about it. He's like, where's your man now? He's like, well, he'll either be with a woman or having a drink. That's what he does.
That's what he does.
That's our boy. Let's talk about the golf game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dodgy looking pots.
Aye, the equipment.
Yeah.
That's Stoke Poge's golf club
Okay.
in Stoke.
Oh, really? In England?
Stoke Poge's, no, it's not in Stoke. It's near London.
Okay.
They have a James Bond themed bar in there now. You can play it.
That seems like something you're going to do.
Oh, fuck, there's not a chance I'm not going to do that. I'm going to dress up like Connery does in that, with like a Slazenger red jumper and a hat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Connery's swing, decent.
Nah, it wasn't bad, yeah.
First time he'd ever played golf.
What's the fuck?
In that scene. It was that film in that scene that gave Connery his lifelong love of golf. After that, he was properly hooked.
Great.
Never played golf. Fucking great swing.
Oh, well, it's because he hit one fucking good one there and they tried to show him it and then probably had a decent shot and he went, I'm in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gert Frobe, who played Goldfinger, never played golf in his life. Couldn't master it. Because I was like, Goldfinger swing's actually not that bad either.
Not him.
It's a body double.
Jesus, imagine being an Auric Goldfinger body double. What a fucking... Here we need a body double for Jaja Binks. And you're like, all right, I know a guy. It's quite fucking...
I'll tell you what, because I've got quite a lot of good facts, but they are, right, there's quite a lot of them, so because that was one of my facts. I'll rattle through them. Aston Martin were initially very reluctant to give to the cars because the Aston Martin DB5 was brand new.
Okay, right.
And they were very reluctant to give them to the production staff. So the producers had to buy them outright. Right, so they had to buy the cars outright because if they get damaged, then Aston Martin was like, well, we don't want them back. So they had to pay for the Aston Martins outright.
Wow.
After they saw how successful the movie was, the Bond franchise never had to pay for an Aston Martin ever again.
It's so funny now when you hear that deal now, you're like, what?
Yeah.
That's all you are?
Yeah.
That's the first thing I think about when I see an Aston Martin.
So ever since then, Aston Martin obviously went, yes.
Yeah.
The first appearance ever of a laser beam in a film.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'll enjoy that.
The original script had a buzzsaw just spinning along it, like a plane in a carpenter's shop, but they just thought it'd been overdone.
Proper good that they went cock first.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. When Shirley Bassey recorded the theme song, she was singing it alongside the opening credits so that she knew how long to do. So it would kind of, certain notes that she hit would tie in. So they created the credits first with the tune. Whoever does the credits. And then so she would sing alongside it. When she hit her final note, the titles, she didn't realise how long the titles actually were. So she kept having to sing. And she almost passed out because the note's that long. Happened to Tom Jones and Thunderball as well. If you ever listen to Tom Jones' Thunderball, the end note is about fucking 40 seconds long.
Yeah, that's great. And these fucking...
So you're not allowed to see the guy Ken Adam, who's the set designer. You're not allowed to see what Fort Knox looks like, obviously. So he had to completely imagine what Fort Knox would look like inside. His recreation was so incredibly accurate that Fort Knox then had to change the interiors.
What fucking Fort Knox are like? Are you so joking? Real. It's the first thing everybody just thought of, and he nailed it.
After it, a 24-hour guard was placed at the Fort Knox studios until they changed it inside.
Very good.
These Fort Knox sent a letter to Ken Adam and his team congratulating on how accurate they'd managed to make Fort Knox look. The initial line, so when Honor Blackman as Pussy Galore introduces...
How the fuck is Pussy Galore? How the fuck is her real name more ridiculous than her Pussy Galore?
Honor Blackman.
Yeah. Honor Blackman.
That's what her name is, yeah.
Pussy Galore's, like, when I was sitting there going, her name's Honor Blackman, that's nearly as bad as Pussy Galore, which is also completely obviously ridiculous. What a stupid everything.
It sounds like what a racist would accuse someone of in court. Honor Blackman.
Yeah.
When she introduces herself to Bond, she says, I'm Pussy Galore.
Yeah.
Bond says, I must be dreaming. The initial line was, I'm Pussy Galore. I know you are, but what's your name? Yes.
Jake, you know, like, there was other Pussy Galores. Other pilots of the Pussy plane.
Yeah.
You know, they were all coming out. Do you reckon they have all names like that? Like Cunts Plenty.
That's why Austin Powers got a lot of vagina. Is the perfect,
A lot of vagina, yeah. Oh, jeez, I didn't even thought of it.
Yeah.
Cunts Plenty. I'm going to go with Cunts Plenty.
The producers initially wanted Orson Welles to play Goldfinger.
Oh, wow.
But he was demanding too big a fee.
Yeah.
And then Gert Frobe began arguing at his salary, and they were like that, well, you're a largely unknown actor, you're not going to be getting it. So he settled for 10% of the movie's earnings. So if they'd have paid Orson Welles what he wanted initially, they'd have saved a shitload of money, because Gert Frobe made fucking tons.
Good man. Fair play to him.
This movie was so popular that cinemas in America were holding showings 24 hours a day to meet demand.
Wow. Fucking hell.
It is the only Bond film that Sean Connery's James Bond orders a martini shaken, not stirred.
Fuck off.
I didn't know that.
Fuck off.
I had no idea about that.
That's bizarre.
Much more of a Moore thing. It's the only time he's ever said shaken, not stirred. Connery.
That's odd.
The Aston Martin's revolving number plates. So so that was an idea that the director got because he'd been given a parking ticket. And he said, I wish I could just change the number plate so that I wouldn't get the ticket, right? But it always confused me as to when Q's going round, he only really flips 3 number plates because that always can fit just on a triangle. And he was like, suitable for all countries. And I was like, well, how the fuck is it suitable for all countries if it's 3? But it was the only 3 that he would ever have visited while he was following Goldfinger. It's for the UK, France, and Switzerland.
Okay, right.
So the only time they're ever there, the only time the Aston Martin is there is, I'm assuming they would have landed, they'd had to go France to get to Switzerland.
Yeah.
And then he's in Geneva. So Q actually knew the mission would be, I'll need to put 3 of these fuckers on.
Do you know, if you were a secret agent in that situation, they obviously don't show this, but there obviously was a part at the side of the road where he had to pull over. Mm-hmm. Be like, Switzerland, right? And he'd flip it, and then you'd have to get out of the car and run out the back and go, aye, that's the right ones. Because you wouldn't trust it, otherwise you could fuck everything. Like, you'd have to double check, so it's quite funny. Like, that's a unglamorous part of all of this.
Aye.
Yeah.
And
imagine if they were all, though, like, those stupid ones, like, 8 pussy. You're like, man, I'm trying to get away from, like, you go, I thought you'd love that. And he goes, no, obviously I do. But
Pimp daddy.
Yeah. But also I meant to keep a low profile here. And he's like, it's an Aston Martin.
When you mean try to keep a low profile, you tell everyone your name.
Yeah.
The minute you meet them, you tell them your name.
Yeah. I work for, he's actually such a bad liar. There's a part where he goes, I work for Waste, that's The Sopranos, obviously, but Waste Management. I'm like, you didn't do any. He is actually quite a bad Bond, which actually makes him more endearing, I suppose.
He's a terrible agent.
Yeah.
Genuinely terrible secret agent.
Yeah, because he's gotten many people killed. Again, he got thrown off by a mirror. We're going to get to the rape scene. There's the fact that he's drunk the whole time.
Yeah.
He's actually pretty terrible the more I think about it.
His idea of writing the note on the homing device and sticking it in the guy that's clearly about to be assassinated, his pocket. Where did you think? Do you think they were genuinely going to allow that guy to be driven to the airport?
Yeah, he's like, where's the other? He killed literally everybody else.
Why not stick it in the pocket of a stable hand that's clocking off for the day?
Aye.
There's your idea.
Yeah.
That guy's going to be heading out fairly close, I imagine, because he works there.
Yeah.
This guy's going to the airport. Even if he does get to the airport, he's on a plane.
Yeah.
But they're going to follow him to wherever this fucker's. Chicago.
Yeah.
And then go, Christ, we're in Chicago now, and they're attacking tomorrow. This is going to be a hell of a drive to get there in time.
Oh, by the way, you know what the best thing about Odd Job was?
Uh-huh.
Right? before you carry on, I'm sorry.
We've only got one more.
The best thing about Odd Job is I wonder how much he's getting paid, right? Because he's cracking. He's cracking boys at the back of the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's painting women gold to suffocate them, right? He's a golf caddy.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
He's crushing golf balls and his bare hands.
Oh, that was fucking.
That's cool.
I enjoyed that.
Very cool.
I enjoyed that. Crushing a golf ball in your bare hands. I was like, I can't believe there's another person in this world that can do it. nah, but you know, like yeah, dust. That was like great. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know because I'm like, so is this? He's got superhuman strength, kind of.
He's a wrestler in real life.
I did Google Odd Job because how do you remember which one was the one that that's in for life in jail and it's random task? It's not Odd Job.
Yeah, no, it's not. No,
it's not Joe's son.
Yeah.
But then at Odd Job as well, when he gets locked in with a bomb or whatever, he's still hunting him. At that stage, his wages don't mean anything. He's in it for the love of the game.
Oh yes,
Big fan, lad. Enjoy that.
The last fact is, so Pussy Galore, right? We'll talk about Pussy Galore after this and the genuine character of Pussy Galore.
Yeah,
because there's a wild thing I'm about to tell you about her.
Okay. I kind of like Pussy Galore as a character, bar
she's fucking hot as well.
The outrageous sexism of the whole thing.
I think Shirley Easton's the hottest. The girl that gets plated gold, I think she's the hottest in the film. I think Honor Blackman's close. Pussy Galore's all women circus pilots of teams.
The Pussy Pilots, yeah.
Yes. All blonde at the insistence of Goldfinger, apparently.
Yeah.
Most of the actors that were flying the planes were played by men wearing blonde wigs because none of the filmmakers trusted women to fly planes, as was the way in the 60s.
I mean, Bond really loves sexism. He's the king of sexism.
Do you see the bit
just everything about it? That's so good. Is that why Pussy? But it's funny they let Pussy Galore because her second name's Blackman. That's another person who wouldn't be allowed to fly planes.
Oh my god,
that's fucking stupid.
See when they all get off the planes, when they all land them, incredibly pointy their tits are.
No, I didn't notice this.
It's a proper 60s thing. Yeah, I noticed this in Carry On films. It must have been the bras at the time.
They were more like, just that way,
like triangular.
They weren't
pointing out.
So they were aimed outwards, not upwards. Now it's push up.
Yes,
they're like push out. They were like
right the fuck out.
Yeah, take an ear out, take an eye out.
So Pussy Galore, fucking great name for a star.
It's hilarious.
Because I would never have thought in the 60s that word would be used that often.
I think it was definitely different than it was used now because it would be more like what Pussycat.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah,
even though they obviously did know that.
They know. I mean, they know exactly. Like Ian Fleming knows exactly what he's fucking doing.
Of course he does. Octopussy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just put pussy on a lot of things, but.
And the scriptwriters definitely. The fact that Bond said, "You're a woman of many parts, pussy." Fucking come on, that's just insanely good. Like that guy. I hope that guy was given the week off after that. So Pussy Galore, as a character in the book and is hinted at in the film, is a lesbian.
Okay,
that's why at the start, very very reluctant and unwild by Bond's charms, and actually says to him, "Your charms won't work on me."
Yeah.
Because I dig the pussy.
Yeah. That
Can't
makes
believe
sense.
I just said that sentence.
She digs the
minge.
She digs the minge.
She loves the minge.
I don't need this.
Yeah.
And that's why he raped her.
Yeah, Minja plenty. She's Minja Gogo. That's another good name, Minja Gogo.
I was checking, by the way. Was I overreacting to it? You know, and then I went into the letterbox, and most of it was like lost a star for the rape scene.
Fanny up the wazoo. That's a
Fanny up the wazoo.
So in the book, it describes a lesbian that has a sexual relationship with 007. Fleming, in an interview, which was actually taken from a letter he wrote to a fan, suggests that the character's lesbianism was cured by the spy.
God, do you know, Ian Fleming is something else. Like he's got so much like racism, sexism. Like he's got everything. He's covered all it. That's so funny because I never really would have got that from it.
Yes. So
obviously he knows it's not right if he's not made it obvious. I love that.
A fan wrote a letter to him saying, although not a psychopath, she was actually a doctor. He said, although not a psychopathologist, I think it is slightly naughty of you to change a criminal lesbian into a clinging honey bun in the last chapter.
He did, yeah.
So basically, as soon as Bond comes along,
he did
she forgets, and she's like, "Oh my God, we're Bond." His written response, which is now up for auction, so you can actually buy the lettered response.
God.
Fleming thought her lesbianism was a psychopathological malady that was cured by Bond. He wrote, "Pussy only needed the right man to come along and perform the laying of hands to cure her psychopathological malady." At one point in the novel, Fleming writes, "Bond relishes the sexual challenge all beautiful lesbians have for men."
Got it. Like, without sounding like I'm trying to overly woke things here, but that's a proper old
So
white
funny.
dude, isn't it? That's a granddad.
In the last
movie.
chapter, the spy looks into her, quote, "deeply blue violet eyes that are no longer hard." He softened her up.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
He softened up that toughened lesbian.
She was never came across. It's funny that he just didn't pan her across like a dyke or something. She was very feminine. Her name was Pussy Galore.
Oh, so funny.
Everything was pink.
So funny.
We broke her down.
Oh my God.
That's so funny. She couldn't. A fucking barn, and that was it.
But that barn scene is just insane.
It's just so awkward. Yeah, no.
There's just...
I think they were trying to pass on the. No, I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
I know what they were going for, but it did not. And even that's dodgy. Even that's a grey area.
It is. Right? It is now.
Yeah, it is now, obviously. Right?
It's in the same way, I think people looking at it with judgmental eyes are the same people that look at the song "Baby It's Cold Outside" with judgmental eyes.
Yeah.
In that it is a woman who, at the time, attitudes were that if you were seen to be sleeping around, you'd be fucking ostracised and called all sorts. And it is very much a, "oh no, I can't possibly, oh no, please, no," like, don't, what, you scoundrel, all that. I think in the same way folk are like, "Oh, what fucking Dean Martin, was he date rape or does he drug her?" No, he just gives her an extra drink to get her pissed. Men have been doing that for centuries. Right? He's not trying to get her paralytic. He's not trying to get her to pass out so he can have his way. He's trying to get her to loosen up. He's probably trying to get her to loosen up to where she can't drive home as well. And he's like, "It's fucking snowing. You're going to need the car. You can't have a car now. Look, you're pissed." So,
oh God.
So when she says "what's in this drink" in that song, folk are like, "Oh my God, what did he put a roofie in there?" Well, no, he didn't, because it was the early 60s and these kind of things just weren't a thing. What he's done is he's probably gone to give her a vodka soda. He's put an extra shot of vodka. She's gone, "Jesus Christ, the strength of this fucking thing. What are you trying to do? Pump you? That's what I'm trying to do. What do you think? Why do you think I invited you to this snowy cabin? I've looked at the fucking weather.
She's going to come out and he's like, "God, the snow cleared up." And he goes, "Nah, I just turned off the snow machine."
But in this way, I mean, this is.
I just think this
is a bit more forceful because he is actually on top of her and he's got a grip of her wrists.
Yeah. It didn't come across. I feel like they were trying to do that and they made a balls of it, really. Because now looking back, you're like, "It's really pinning her down here."
He is pinning her down.
Far too many seconds go past of her going.
Yeah.
Like a lesbian would if a guy pinned her down in a bar.
Yeah, she just doesn't. And then Bond says, "This is just what it is to be heterosexual," and she goes, "Oh well, in for a penny,
and for a pound."
When in Kentucky.
Oh God. Oh fuck me. Because again, that was more of his horniness, the discipline one I've written down here, right?
Yeah.
We've mentioned this, right? There's one that I did love this, and this happens in a lot, because it wouldn't make sense if you didn't know Odd Job was doing the shit with the hat, right? That the fact that Goldfinger's is like, she had to do like a little show and tell. Did you get it? Like, to go. Show them what you can do.
Statue.
Show them what you can do. Statue. Do you reckon he's like he can't be out of fortune in statues every time someone comes to the house? So show them what you can do. Odd Job, right? Do you reckon that his next job is while he like things up having a shout. He's like, fucking sellotape that.
Aye.
Get
Fix
out
that
there.
statue as well, by the way.
Yeah, Odd Job's out there fucking gluing back
That's
on.
why he's called Odd Job. He has to do every single thing around the house.
Caddies, statue gluing, murder.
Also, how
Grievous
how
bodily harm.
How does is Odd Job?
Good driver as well, apparently.
Yeah. Is Odd Job? Is Odd Job like?
He managed to trick him as well, like he was in fucking Coyote as well. And I think about it with that the mirror.
Yeah. Is Odd Job like? You know when you're hitting like a fucking a pitching wedge,
Yeah.
or if you've got a certain amount and you're like, I'm gonna hit a driver, but I'm gonna take a bit off it. Is he like that with his hat? Because he manages to behead a stone statue.
Yeah.
Yet he just knocks. I mean, he obviously kills her. Why
Yeah.
doesn't he behead Tilly Masterson when he throws it at her? Or does he just take an edge? Does he was like, I'm only going to give this 50% because I'm not beheading her?
That would be fucking.
Because no doubt I'll have to clean it up. So
yeah, he's like, all right. I know he's got plans with the fucking lasers. I'm gonna be cleaning that up. It's got bits of people everywhere, all over the fucking place. I need to keep everyone intact. Yeah. Basically for his wages, because I've got a fucking. He's got a round of golf at 4 too, so I have to be there for that caddying. So yeah, that's what it is. That's very funny. I actually thought that she was knocked out. And then when he killed her, I was like, whoa.
It's just blunt trauma to the head. He immediately kills her. But he must take a bit off it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little.
Or is it because it's a distance? Because he's very close to the statue.
So what is it there? Is it just like a metal insole?
It's
like
just a steel-rimmed hat.
A steel-rimmed hat? Like, I mean, you're not going to kill someone. I don't care how hard you can throw a steel-rimmed hat.
You could.
Not a fucking chance.
Yeah, if you can take a head off a statue.
Oh, well, no,
easily
I
kill
mean,
someone.
also that part's bollocks too, is what
I would say that's part's more bollocks than being able to give someone severe brain damage to death.
Not with that fucking shot, getting out of a fucking car and just going through the forest.
That's what he does. This is what the man does. I know, what a shot at night.
what a shot.
At night through trees.
That's why I don't think Bond was actually that really. Oh, he didn't pump that one, did he?
No, he
was on his way.
He was on his way to it. Like, that would have happened. That's why
he was going for the duo.
That's why he's gutted.
He's like, I knew Tilly. He didn't go like, oh, how did you know? And he goes, well, I was shagged her to bits before she was painted gold and murdered via paint suffocation. And frankly, shagged her when she was gold too. Do you reckon he went in again?
What a grim line that would be when he phones Felix. It's like, go over here right away. What's the matter? The girl's dead. Dink. No, Jill Masterson, and she's covered in paint. Gold paint. I'll be on my way. Give it 10 minutes.
But do you think it'd be terrible if he did actually pump her when she was dead and gold? If they were like, the arse is smudged.
Felix walks into the hotel room and Connor, he's cock in the sink, brutally scrubbing it. The fuck?
I swear it wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me, Felix.
He's got turpentine all over his dick.
Many things, but I'm not a painter. What a fucking...
The arse is smudged.
The arse is smudged, James. Have you been...
Oh my God.
This one's been dead for hours. How long
Where's your chest out like a Christmas tree? Oh, shite.
It's so much funnier that it's Connery. He's like, I'm going to have to just cut this off. He has to cut the hairs off his chest because they're covered in paint. Because the man's basically a rapist of all forms, live and dead.
Oh my God.
Discipline. The fact is
For fuck's sake.
Gold cock Connery.
So, Goldfinger. Me as well.
Jesus Christ. They're like, fuck me. Even Oddjob's disgusted. Oddjob's like, fuck me.
It's the only time Oddjob speaks in the whole film. Just to go, fuck's sake, mate.
Fuck me.
Jesus.
Discipline. Discipline 007.
Oh, Christ, that's funny.
Well, do you reckon all the 007s, or is it just 7?
All the double O's.
Yeah, do you reckon, like, you know, if there's any sort of, like, if there's a high chance there's a woman involved, they're like, we can't let 007 in there. That's 005's job, right?
I think the rest of them are fail because you never ever hear of all of the through the series when you find out other double O's and they're mentioned. They've normally been killed on the job doing quite a professional thing. It does just Seven.
Yeah,
that's just horny.
He's just good at his job.
Aye.
Yeah, they're like, well,
He's so good at his job,
like,
he can afford to do it pissed with a hard on.
Surely there's not going to be any women involved with this old man called Goldfinger with an Asian. Just follow him. then within 24 hours, the woman I've been pumping paid a gold. She's dead. She's suffocated by pain. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Right, we've got it's a fairly boring case actually. The Bank of England want us to take it over, and what it is you've got this German industrialist who's hoarding gold, and he's trying to find more gold. Christ, that sounds dull. Yeah, definitely. That sounds like one for 007. There's no way he can get distracted. 2 days later. So it turns out that Goldfinger guy's got an entire pilot, an entire team of women pilots with pointy tits. Oh no, no.
Anyway, Pussy Galore's in custody. They're like, Jesus Christ. They're just sending in forms of like sexual assault forms or like whatever. Do you know who's the real horny person in all this? Actually, when I think about it, Moneypenny that hears all this and still wants to fucking fuck him.
Moneypenny, aye. Considering what she knows about Bond's escapades, and still wants to settle down with him.
She's the fucking secretary. It's not him filling in the forms. He's like, she's filling in the sexual thing, like, Tilly Masterson covered in gold paint and James Bond's cum. We're unsure if he tackled her after it, you know. Yeah, he's converted this fucking lesbian called Pussy Galore. He's been fucking shagging. He tried chase down the sister of the one that died, going, Jesus, discipline. Chased her off the road. Actually, literally took her fucking car
off the road.
Literally took her car out. Yeah, you're like, oh Jesus, what did she think happened? The car is in pieces. Oh, a double blow out. He took the half the door with it too. Yeah.
I know. When she goes,
double blow.
Double blow. Aye, okay, the double blow. How do you explain the razor sharp cuts to the entire bottom of the car?
You fucking idiot.
That's fucking. It's like fucking Ben-Hur's chariot, for Christ's sake.
I mean, I did like her for the fact that her sister got killed, and she was like, "Let me give my pop at this fucker." Going out of her own to kill him with got a like hunting rifle.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not going to learn how to use it.
Nah, not at all.
I'm not going to practice in the slightest.
Would you? I wouldn't.
The shot isn't even close.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. And then to be killed by a hat. The same guy. This guy's killed two sisters, one by suffocation by paint, and the other by a flying hat. The Masterson family. They're getting that information. The parents are like, Tilly did what? She was punked by a secret agent and painted gold.
What a horrible Christmas for the Masterson family.
she's suffocated, naked.
Well, at least we've still got our sister. A hat. A what?
Same guy. Got her a hat. And it was a good shot, unfortunately. She was running through the forest at night, trying to avenge her, but odd job. Odd job. Odd job.
Korean wrestler.
Korean wrestler. He's the henchman. The guy's name's Goldfinger. How the fuck's it? Oh, yeah, Goldfinger and Odd Job.
Oh my
Amazing.
God.
Very funny. I had another couple of wee things here, right? Couple of shout out to the old woman with the machine gun.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah, I was hoping.
Brilliant.
I was hoping he just plow her.
Who is it that says
not plow her like that? I mean, just fucking run her over.
There's somebody that says, because I know this is Spielberg's favourite Bond film, but there's someone that says that's their favourite moment in any Bond film. The old woman that just so sweet opening up the gate and then just comes out of the wee petrol station booth with a fucking machine gun.
It's one of those ones that I love people that the machine gun controls their shoulders.
Yeah.
Like the lips, like
so good.
Great. I have also got the peepholes.
Oh, in the bathroom,
into the room.
The plane, yeah.
Is that do you reckon that's Goldfinger watching Asians?
See this, why are the people? How often does Goldfinger have people in his plane that he needs to spy on in the bathroom?
He's spying on his Asians.
Yeah.
Or Pussy Galore, take a shit.
Well, Goldfinger also tries to come on to Pussy Galore later on when he basically says, "I've got up and like, what are you going to do with your money and all this kind of stuff," and he's rubbing her hand. And then he's like, go and put on something decent, love, because Bond's coming out here in a minute. We know what he's like.
Yeah, yeah.
But even he's not going to pump in whatever fucking cowboy gear you've got now, you fucking lesbian.
We need Pussy Galore to be a pussy massive whore. No, doesn't work. But yeah, that's so funny. Pussy Galore. What else? I had the pussy playing. I just love this thing. A nuanced rape scene. Gas. No, that's pretty much it. I mean,
the gassing bit is ridiculous.
Why would you do
How
that?
quickly they fall down.
Yeah, proper.
I mean, I know.
One guy really hammed it too.
Aye.
Came against the wall and did it.
Aye.
He was like, "This is my one."
Because I know they're trying to basically, because obviously Pussy Galore's got in touch with the FBI and they're trying to fool.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There seems a lot of people involved in this to fool Goldfinger.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like you wouldn't have been able to get round everyone that quickly. They've basically got a couple of hours to get round every single person that works on that base and surrounding areas to go, right, what we need you to do is pretend to be gassed to death. That's why the acting's so shite. Like, I need more time to practice this.
Yeah, it's just fucking.
The quickest working gas you've ever seen in your life.
24 hours knockout gas. Yeah, do you think as well that what because like oh god, I had a point there and I fucking lost it. Yeah, I can't remember.
Nah, doesn't
Can't
matter.
remember. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, we'll get it into Patreon.
We'll get it in the Patreon if it comes back. That's how it's do it. Very
But
funny.
aye, brilliant. I loved it.
Yeah, it was good crack. I
Absolutely
enjoyed it.
fucking loved it.
I did enjoy it. I knew I'd laugh a lot at a couple of things I got.
Some of it, like the line, do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
I didn't know it was from this. I love that.
Oh,
that was
just,
good.
Like, there's no better comeback from any villain ever.
Yeah. Expect you to
Just,
die.
he says it so not giving a shit. No,
Gleefully,
Mr. Bond,
but
I
also
expect you to
nothing.
die.
Yeah.
Oh, because Bond's properly panicking because he's about to lose his balls.
Yeah.
He's like, this is my thing. Like, this is, I don't know if you know.
This is all I
Like,
have.
I don't know, 008, he's a juggler. If you were to cut off his hands, he'd be sweating it. The other guy's a rollerblade. 005's a rollerblader. He'd lose his feet.
That's my secret
The
weapon.
balls are my thing. Like, this is-
Do you reckon if they were gonna like I want to take off it? You know, they were like take off his trousers. I want to see. I want to see his ball bag come apart, right? And they take off, and Connery's there, top on still, but his cock out, and they take off his trousers, and his cock's still gold. And they're like, oh, that's again, odd job again, going, oh. Odd job being disgusted.
Bond starts shouting at Odd Job, going, how the fuck was I supposed to know? It's permanent paint. Who uses permanent paint?
Where the fuck do you get gold paint anyway? We actually make it. We actually make it here. And he just goes, oh. Why the fuck is all the offices, by the way, have those doors that are sofas?
Oh, leather cladded doors. That's just always been a Bond thing.
What the fuck's that about?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know why. Just
I
makes
wonder
it
what
look-
he's up there in there.
What, M?
Yeah, he's firing something.
M for masturbating?
Yeah, he's firing shit in there. He's like, I basically can't. Whatever he's up to in that office, he's like, I can't have any sharp objects or hard surfaces. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Also, I need the sound dulled.
Yeah,
I need this
nothing.
most soundproof room in the entire building. No sharp objects. And also, every object, even the door frames, wipe clean. They need to be leather. They need to be leather.
Yeah. Do you, like, why? How harrowing that would be of money pennies. Like, can I just ask why is the door also the squidgy? You know, why is that also? He's like, have you ever tried to get cum out of wood? Money penny. She's like, Jesus. She's just like, all right.
This isn't worth it. This is just a secretarial job. I need this.
Fuck you, Chris. Why am I not just S for secretary? Why am I named fully as well?
Oh,
Good
right. Better go to the Patreon, but that's a lot of fun. Oh, we need to find out what we're doing next week.
Oh yeah, well I kind of half hinted it to you because of the Ireland game, and Anne Marie, I believe it was Anne Marie that gave me this. When we're doing another one of the Barry
The
time.
Van. Yes.
You ever seen the Van?
I've not seen the Van.
The
No.
Van is another one. It's I think the scene in it where he's in
Our old
Ireland
pal-
top going, I fucking love Ireland.
Our old pal Cullen Meany.
And Colin Meany, so we're just doing a nice little van before we get into Christmas.
Excellent stuff. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I've got my favourite line in that. Apart from "Do you expect me to talk?" No, Mr. Bonnet, I expect to die. I don't know why I really like it. It's just the way the Corey, where he's like, "Are you here for the hunting season?" And she goes, "What?" And he goes, "I've got one the same." And she goes, "They're to hold my ice skates." And he just goes, "Lovely sport." It's a lovely sport.
Lovely sport. Oh, fuck it. All right.
We'll see you next week. Cheers. Bye.
Bye.